week of welcome. My name is Samantha Diaz.
My name is Astrid Loria. We're joined today by some of our Burgess administration and counselors. We have a few questions that hopefully will you understand how this semester is going to look and perhaps tips for a successful year.
So, to start off, we'd like for each person here on our panel to introduce themselves, including your role on campus and one reason why you're a proud Burgess Mustang.
I'm Christopher Smith, principal of Burgess High School. I'm a proud principal of Burgess because of all the staff and scholars here on campus.
I'm Adriana Herrera. I'm the Dean of Students at the Burgess Early College High School, and I'm a proud Mustang because of the community, the neighborhood, the students and the staff, all the wonderful things that go on inside of Burgess and how much we do to help those within our community and outside of our community as well.
Yes, this is Miss Libriel. I'm the Bex counselor here at Burgess High School.
Great, thank you. Okay, now to the questions. What are some new things students might have to get used to?
It's going to be very similar to what we were doing in the spring semester, where we have 100% online instruction, at least through October the 9th. One of the things that they're going to have to get used to is intercession, but woohoo, that's a great thing. 1 week of intercession anyways, from the 12th, the week of October the 12th. Upon their return, students will go back to 2 lunches that we once had maybe 3 years ago now. And I think just learning how to get along and be successful in this completely virtual world.
The big difference is now in the spring, we waived some of the grading requirements and the attendance requirements, but now they're all in play. So they must attend school every day. They must do their assignments so they can be successful and pass. Currently, right now, EOCs are still happening this year. As like last year, they got waived. Currently, they're not waived. So those are some challenges that our scholars will be facing as we go through the 2021 school year.
I know in the past, students were able to go to the counseling center, make any schedule changes that they wanted, but now they have to reach out to the counselors via, either email, through Google Voice, through various means, just to get a hold of us.
And with that being said, I'll ask that if you guys can spread that word on your social media accounts and even pull that page off our Burgess support page. It has all the numbers and emails of all the staff members that they may need to contact in the needs of any needs that may arise.
What's the biggest difference between high school and middle school that incoming freshmen would have to get used to? And do you have any advice that may be able to help them?
Stay logged in, stay connected, ask questions. That's the biggest thing. Normally we have prep rallies, we have assemblies form, we have class meetings. We're going to still do those things, but it's going to be done remotely through the virtual world, which is going to bring a challenge of its own. But to ask questions, don't be scared to come forth and ask questions. Use that support page, send us emails, reach out to us. Let us know what issues you're having, what concerns you have, what questions need to be answered. We're here to support you on that. And I think that's going to be a challenge for us because normally we pass you in the hallway. You have a question, you stop real quick and ask it. But now you got to sit down and type that email or make that phone call, and it can't get answered as quickly as it would if we were in person. So I would just encourage them to reach out to us. Don't stay on the other side of this 13-inch screen and wait for answers. If you have questions, reach out to us, and we'll get you the answers you need.
One of the big differences between 8th grade and 9th grade is that the expectation that students are in the process of learning how to advocate for themselves. Now, students are really, really going to have to advocate for themselves, and they're going to have to ask for that help when they need it. And it's really hard to go outside of your comfort zone and admit that you don't know how to do something or that you need help. But that's one thing that we have to teach our kids how to do, because it is definitely something that you have to learn.
Well, actually, here at the high school, there's more programs, more clubs, more things that you can get involved with. And, you have to be able to reach out to whomever the sponsor is or whomever that takes care of those activities where you could participate with the school itself. Larger school, more students.
So what does Burgess, the actual campus, look like right now? Are we going to have new classrooms ready for us when we start coming to campus again?
Yes, ma'am. It's a big construction site right now, worse than it was before the summertime. They've knocked down the last remaining building that's going to be taken down where the office was, the book room. That's been completely knocked down. We now have 2 of the buildings completed. When we do come back, we will be in the new building. We will still have, so we'll have the Bex building and new buildings. We will be in none of the old buildings. All the old buildings have been turned over for renovation or to be knocked down. So all your classrooms will be in new buildings or the current Bex building.
The classrooms are beautiful, guys. Really, really beautiful. It looks so new tech and agey in there. It just looks really awesome. One of the things that you can also expect is that the teachers will be sharing classrooms. We had almost 100 classrooms, more or less, on campus, and now we have a little over 60.
Lots of glass. I would say at least every classroom, one of the walls is a glass wall that looks out to the inside of the campus. And then a lot of the classes have beautiful views of the mountains, the baseball field. So it's going to be completely different than what you were used to with the old brick and mortar that we had. We're not allowed to do sports until the week of September 7th. Currently, the city's going to allow us to go back. UIL is going to allow us to go back. So the fall sports will start practicing and their strength conditioning on the week of September 7th. Looks like the sports that are off season, they're going to be delayed a little bit longer. And that does include band.
Okay, to follow up that question, any tips for new Mustangs about what they should try to get involved in to help with their outlook for college or career?
So college career and military readiness is a big, huge focus for our campus this year, as it is every year. But we definitely want to encourage our students to get out there, look at what is available on campus for them to participate in. We always want students who are active. Colleges want students that are active. And when you go and you find a job, your employer is also going to want you to be active. And that's what high school is all about, is learning how to operate outside of your comfort zone. You know, be more accountable for their actions when they're involved with different extracurricular activities. They make that commitment, and we want to hold them to it. So I think it's all about learning and exploring different avenues of life.
And as students are moving on to colleges, colleges are also looking to make sure that students are well-rounded. So they want to see that a student is not only heavy in academics, but they also want to see that you're involved in the clubs and the sports and, the band and the orchestra, choir, dance, or whatever that interests them. So colleges are looking to see a well-rounded student versus a student that just does straight academics.
Thank you, guys. All right, that completes our time with our panel today. Thank you so much for taking some time to talk with us. We will be posting information on our Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, so be sure to give us a follow.
And also follow us, and we'll follow back.
Absolutely, guys. Absolutely.
Ask questions. It's time for us to ask questions. You guys ready to come back to school, even though it's virtual? So I got one yes, one no. I'm glad the honesty is there. If you guys run into any issues, please reach out to us. Our numbers, pull the support page off, share that with all your friends, share that with all the scholars, put it on your social media. We're there to help. Those numbers on there are Google numbers. You can call them or text them. I know you guys love to text.
Excellent. Thank you guys so much for the opportunity to speak to you all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Stay safe. Wear your mask. Wash your hands.
Eat all your vegetables.
Hey, guys. Take care.
Thank you.
Even if we're in our homes, we're still one Burgess, and we hope you've enjoyed our week of welcome interviews. Have a great weekend.